Hey, Katrina here from Scrappy Horses. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So happy you're here today for this Cricut tutorial on print and cut. I had a wonderful comment on a video I had done prior on this design. And if you'd like to see the video where I created this design, it is here. The link to a creation of a print and cut panel. It's similar to the one I'm going to use today. And here is the link for that. I will also include it in the description box below. The comment was about following through with print and cut. That particular video really just concentrated on the design of the pattern. So let's talk about print and cut. Let's start with what's on my screen. I have a card blank cut to 6 inches by 8 inches. It's right here. Then I have the layering panel, and that's my black piece. Personally, I cut them both on a paper slicer to save money. It just saves paper, and when you save paper, you save money. Okay, so then the only 2 pieces left are my print then cut and my horse die cut. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make all of our verbiage go away, and we're just going to concentrate on those pieces. As you can see, I've closed my eye on these groups, and that just leaves me with the pieces that we're going to print and cut or cut. So let's separate these. This is my print then cut panel. And you can see right up here, it says print then cut. Again, any questions about creating a print and cut panel, you might want to go back and check out the other video that I referenced. This piece, let's take him apart. We have the shadow piece, and then we have the 2 pieces here. These are all basic cuts. I know this because when I tap on them, I look right up here and it says basic cut. Tap, basic cut, tap, basic cut. First, let's connect our Cricut cutting machine. Be sure to turn on your machine. Left click right up here. I have a maker. I'm going to left click maker. And I am now connected. So now I can go to make, left click. Now I want to save some paper here. Again, I'm big on saving paper. So I can turn this 90 degrees, stick it right up here. And now I've saved all this paper. And when I slice this, I can feed a half sheet in and get this easily. This is going to print then cut. And it says print then cut right here. Let's move on down to our horse. I have a black cardstock mat, and here's what we're going to cut. Here's his little mane and tail in brown, and then a light beigey brown for his body. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to print this. So I'm going to feed into my printer and print this. So I left click continue and then send to printer. This page is going to come up. 4 cut sensor marks and a directional arrow will be printed with your design to aid in cut accuracy. And you can click don't show that again if you like. I left click next. Now it's going to give me some choices of my different printers that I have connected. I want my Epson because that's my color printer. So I'm going to click print. I add bleed, although in this case it won't matter because it's all white. And the bleed is actually if you have color next to the cutting edge. Use system dialog is if you'd like to run this through your printer specifically. Okay, meaning, well, I'll just show you. I'll just say use system dialog, print. Now I can come here and I can actually change settings here if I want to. Media and quality would be probably the one you might want to change, maybe from normal to best, possibly. I'll do that. And now I'm going to click print. While I'm waiting on that to print, I can click done here. Again, while I'm waiting for it to print, I can go ahead and choose my cardstock. I'm using a medium cardstock, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. Once my print is complete, I'm going to lay it on top of my Cricut mat, placing the dot in the upper left-hand corner. Now we're going to do a split shot here, and you can see what's going on with the machine as well as what's going on the computer screen. It's going to scan and then it's going to cut. I always check to make sure it did actually cut before I unload the mat. Once I unload, I remove the background, flip my Cricut mat upside down, hold the piece next to the tabletop, and just peel my mat off. Now we've cut all of our pieces, so we're going to left click done, and it takes us back to our screen. I hope this clears up any questions about printing cut from beginning to end. Please leave any other questions below. I'm always happy to help. Have a great week, and I'll catch up with you in the next video. Bye.